So here we are about an hour later. Don't feel like I've gotten really too far here. This is the throwaway pile so far. And one of these things happens to be a piece of cardboard that I was probably separating stuff with. Okay. Right here we've got some smiley things. I think this is my keeper pile so far, but we're going to throw out that number 20 of keeping 20 things. When we were downsizing from a 3-bedroom home in Pennsylvania. How funny is that? And this was my daughter just too excited about going through papers at the time. Yeah. And another fun picture when she came to an open house. Cute. And a card from my mom. And she dated it 1904, but I think she meant 2004. It was 4 years before she passed away. This was when she was, I think, 77. And yeah, so that's pretty meaningful even. She always dated cards. Wow, telling. And a precious photo that is ingrained in my heart. Professional photographer came to do a story on my Creative Memories business. But I've kind of decided, Happy Labor Day, Mom. This was on my daughter's birthday. How cute is that? I told her that she ought to contact Hallmark to make Labor Day cards for mothers of their children having birthdays. Look how cute. Yep. But I'm thinking that I may take these cards and make some kind of collage out of them. I really don't know. Some of her notes are so heartwarming and so beautiful that I definitely can't throw them out. All right, so there you have it. That's the keep pile so far. This is letters. I think I'm going to put these all in a Ziploc and take them with me back on the road and just read them at leisure and then let go of them. So that'll be a nice big pile to throw away. Instead of just reading through letters today, I have too much to do. And this is going to be a pile where I'm going to take pictures. My daughter was 5 when she did this. Oh my gosh. And because my mom dated it. Yep. Gotta take pictures. Daughter did this on the computer with a beautiful note. So these will be some smileys to take pictures of. And then all of her notes that she wrote me, I think I'll just take pictures of all of these. And so then I can read them just looking at them on my camera, I guess. And here's envelopes that I saved. And I'm going to take pictures of these. As you can see, my son was never much of a card kid. There may be a couple in here somewhere, I'm not sure. My daughter sure made up for it though. And here's the things from the grandkids. And here's VCRs that I have no idea what's in them, so I really can't throw them out until I find out if I can ever get them played somewhere. I don't know. And here's all the Christmas letters that I wrote. That one I showed you before, actually, that was something I designed and sent out, so I always kept the Christmas letters. Gosh, I haven't mailed a Christmas letter probably in 3-4 years now. But these are history, you know, what's been going on and stuff, so it's kind of fun to have those. I think I'll just take pictures of these as well. So we'll put these in the take pictures pile. I'm going to take pictures of the grandkids stuff and maybe keep a couple of these things. And then here's what's left down here. Oh, like my daughter's graduation from high school. I think she would have that, so I don't know that I need to keep that. This is some other random stuff that I'll probably just take pictures of. And things my daughter drew. A Jesus book from when I was little, from Sunday school. I may give that to my grandkids. Oh my gosh, this was a picture that my daughter drew for the cover of my book I asked them to draw pictures of what the cover should look like. Oh, goodness, goodness. More beautiful artwork from my daughter. You know, it just goes on and on and on and on. You know what? And it doesn't make any sense to keep all this. You know, more letters. Because Mom wrote us letters for the longest time. We were military, so she wrote letters to myself and my husband, and then a lot of letters. I don't know, she addressed some "Dear Honey" to me, and Dad wrote on occasion, but okay. Yeah, hope this is helping you in some way, because I've had tons more memorabilia than this. Some of it's in photo albums, and I've already downsized photo albums, and I'm down to 2 tubs, but I'd love to turn them into digital albums or just toss them. I'm not sure. But, you know, none of this is going to be of any value if I die, because it's too much to go through. And so it's probably just all going to be scrapped anyways, right? All right, guys, I think that's about it. Let you know what I've been up to here, and hopefully I'll get it downsized into one container, maybe half this size, and take the letters on the road, and then I'll pitch this whole pile. And these are just pictures I wrote here a long time ago: scan, then pitch, make into a 12 by 12 collage. Yeah, but once I make it into a collage, then what am I going to do with it, you know? Here was my best peeps in creative memories, my very best leader friends. We built big businesses together. Mom and Dad, when they came to visit in San Antonio, I think. Oh, goodness gracious. Big 8x10s of my daughter and my son, you know. Too much. Bottom line, too much. All right. It'd be easier just to throw the whole thing out and not look at any of it, right? So this has gotten a little bit lengthy. So with that, guys, I'm going to keep on keeping on, probably again till 5 or 6 tonight. I'm going to tackle holiday decorations next, Christmas decorations. They're way in the back over there. And this box of clothing here. And I'll feel like I've had a good day, and I'll be back again tomorrow. I'll let you know how the decorations turns out. Blessings in your day. Joy in the journey. Went over to Taco Bell and got a couple dollar treats, their little bowl and a sausage burrito. Asked them for some hot water. Come back. I kind of like need to do something different, so I pulled these clothes to go through and found a card from my son. Woohoo! Like a one and only, right? So far. Oh, this was back in 2012. Yeah. Let me see if I can open it. On Mother's Day. Yay! It'll be a keeper. And here's some funnies. This was when I was 20, graduated from business school. Crazy times. This was as a single mom, I think. I can't remember. High school graduation picture. Wow, look at those glasses and that hair. Not to mention the top. And then people I never met. My mom was a history buff as far as keeping the genealogy in the family. But the picture doesn't really mean anything to me, as a lot of my stuff won't mean anything to my kids, right? When I was a baby, I don't know. Does my daughter want that? I have no clue. Why don't I ask her? Well, she's very busy, and you know, when you're in the midst of raising kids, you know, what might be a no now might be a yes later, you know. So I don't really want to bother her with asking her. Picture of when I was little. Crazy. I think it was a teenager. Blah. Look at that color. Fashion, awesome. How about those bangs? And picture of mom and dad married. You know, that was meaningful to me when I had that hanging on my wall in an apartment, and it's not really that meaningful to me now. It is, but it isn't. I'll probably put it in my keeper pile along with these pictures. So, yeah, here's a card from my son that he made in preschool. That's fun. You know, this was, yeah, let's see, it says, there's someone who loves you. Now, who could that be? Cute. Some instructions that he wrote on how to send messages and to save emails. Oh my gosh, some things never change. My kid's writing instructions for me. I love it. My mom's handwriting telling me who those people were in that picture. So that makes that meaningful. Had a little dinner celebration with my daughter when my mom passed away, celebrating mom, and wrote down all the things that I had that were good memories. May just take a picture of that. Oh, goodness. It just goes on, and the bottom line is, like, is anyone really going to want this stuff, you know? And if I put it back in this container, then it stays there for another 10 years because I don't have the emotional energy to keep revisiting this stuff. You know, it's the past. And yeah, cards are meaningful. I mentioned, you know, I don't get the cards like I used to. Well, my daughter's very busy and people don't send cards like they used to either. You know, she made a lot of those when she was single. Not all of them, but the majority of them. Handmade cards. All right. Later. 2.5 hours later, this is what I've come up with. Things to take pictures of and then toss. A couple of things I'm going to give my grandkids this or read this to them and then toss it. Oh my gosh, I even cut out of it, so I debated, you know, but it's just so cute. And daughter did the little flower book, and so I'm going to show her kids what mama did, and they might like seeing that for a smiley. This is going to be letters and recipes I'm going to take on the road and then just read through them and toss them. And then this is the keeper pile, the grandkids things. Just have a few here. And this will go in one Ziploc, and I'll revisit it again. But it won't be this overwhelming amount of papers and things. And then on the bottom here is photographs, and these I pulled out of photo albums. I had scrapbooks. I call them photo albums, but really scrapbooks. Mom and I, crafts. I may throw these all out. Some things my daughter made. I think that doesn't belong here. I have to keep that. Pictures of her and I. And this is tough. This is the tough stuff, you know. Picture of her as a baby. Warm in my heart, Kara and I. 2016 is when I went through that and made a pile here. Pulled them out of albums, because I had pretty much all of this in albums. Picture of mom. Pictures of mom, I should say. And pictures of my son here. Oh my gosh. What else is here? Pictures of my granddaughter and a baby doll that I bought her. Business, I had already shown you. And back here, some pictures of her and her husband. And yeah, well, things that we did together, I should say. It's not just her and her husband. There's pictures of myself with them, and it's pretty cool. I'm going to keep this in a separate pile. And that's about it. Picture of mom and I. Oh my gosh. So this is the tough one. This is hard to go through because this is just a lifetime of memories here. And this is just such a small, because I threw so many albums away. I probably downsized from 40 to 20 albums. So I've done a lot of work, but it looks like there's still more to go. I'm going to get into something easier now. I'm going to do Christmas decorations, and I don't know how far I'm going to get, but I can't look at memorabilia anymore. I know that. So one more time, guys, blessings in your day and joy in the journey.